Hello, hi, this is another video. Most people say, well, why can't we see his face? Well, that's because. uh, anyway, I mean, a lot of people say, God's dead, God's not here, and it's, the Catholic Church is a myth, and there's nowhere in the Bible it says we need a church, we need bishops, we need archbishops, we need blah, 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 blah. Here's what I'm going to say. Where does it say in the Bible that we have to always listen to the Bible? I mean, it never says thou who does not listen, never come up with anything that's not in the Bible, I don't know. But in the Bible, it does say, Peter, you are my rock, and on this rock I shall build my church. That Jesus Christ said that in Matthew 16? I don't know. Anyway, but he does say that. He says that. That's a quote from the Bible. Peter, on this rock I shall build my church. Peter, you are my rock, and on this rock I shall build my church. That is basically saying, right in the Bible, hey, there's a church. And the reason we have all these different bishops, archbishops, cardinals, is because the church started spreading. So Peter got his authority from Jesus, and he started spreading it around. He's like, oh, well, I can't be here and end here, so here, you go over there, you're going to be a bishop, and here, you get this little chunk of area, you get this little chunk of area. And then the bishops, their chunks of areas, or dioceses, they were also getting huge, huge, huge. So they started saying, well, I need more bishops to help me, and then, out of my big chunk area, you get half of it, and you're a bishop, and I'm the archbishop. And then, the other bishop in the diocese, he's like, well, this is still a really big area, so I'm going to start a church here. You're going to be in charge of that church. You're a pastor. And that's where that thing. It just was that the church kept on spreading, so they did come up with these titles, but it's not evil. People are like, oh my goodness, we can't do it because it doesn't say it in the Bible. And also, there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that we shouldn't do anyway, like slavery. That's in the Bible. Should we do that? Oh, okay. I'm kidding. That is. Anyway. But yeah, and then it's just and that always ticks me off when people say it's not in the Bible. We can't do it. Yes, we can. Another one that kicks me is it's not in the Bible that we need a rosary. The rosary was given to us by Mary. What more do you need? I mean, do you need more than the Bible to say it? I mean, if Jesus appeared to someone and said, here, I've got a new form of prayer, and it's not in the Bible, are you really gonna... I mean, that happened, and people are like, oh, it's not in the Bible, can't do it, sorry. People are like, the church itself, the people say it's a hoax. Well, where does it say in the Bible we can't have a church? I mean, so, seriously. And if it's so easy to disprove, I mean, a lot of people have their theories of why the Catholic Church is wrong, and it's so easy to disprove. Why hasn't anyone done it yet? I mean, I know I said that a lot, but no one's disproved the church, because you can't. Ooh! But no, and, so yeah, that's all I really want to talk about today. I mean, a lot of people say, like, oh, it has to be in the Bible. The Bible is very important, don't get me wrong. The Bible is one of the most important books in the faith, in the Christian faith. But, there's other things. You can make, essentially, at some point they probably were making it up as they go along. But they didn't know what to do. I mean, Jesus left, and so they had to do it. And that's just the way they wanted to do it. The hierarchy of the church is from the Bible, though. Because Peter was at the top, and all the other apostles were not. And Judas wasn't involved. And then, so it doesn't always have to be in the Bible, You can find the answer in the Bible. Many people have. But it's not all about the Bible. Anyway, as always, no caps, no spaces, thecatholicguy111 @gmail.com for any questions, or just write a question in the comment box if anyone even watches these videos. Anyway, that's it for today, and it's actually around the Christmas time, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas, not Xmas, and I'm not going to say Happy Holidays because it's Happy Holy Days. Anyway, so that was the Catholic Guy talks about. Anyway, bye.